Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Zenvair Pilot. I'm back out here at the Glendale Airport with Fly Eagle Sport to do a mock check ride towards my instrument flight rating. But before we get to the flying, I need to thank the sponsor of this video, which is GRT Avionics. GRT is an American-based company. They've been in business for over 30 years, making avionics for guys like me and you who are flying on a budget, but want the latest and greatest technology in front of us. So if you guys are flying a light sport or experimental aircraft, be sure to go to GRT Avionics to check out the offerings that they have. To be honest with you, there is a product for every single budget. You can start out with the Mini EFIS, go all the way up to the Horizon. I believe the Mini starts out about $1,700. The Horizon, you can start at about $4,500. And from there, the options and the sky is the limit. What's awesome is they have great third-party integration for other avionics systems, and it provides you a very complete package. So if you're building or restoring or just working on experimental aircraft or light sport aircraft, really consider GRT Avionics for your avionics needs. And with that, let's get to the flying. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Larry Nelson, and I've been working for a long time towards my instrument rating. I started out in my plane, which is 8 Lima November, and I've moved over to 8 Gulf X-Ray here at Fly Eagle Sport. It's a great aircraft. It's not as equipped as my Zenith is, but it has everything that is necessary to do an instrument check ride. So in here, we've got 2 of the Dynon screens. We've got a GPS 375 and an SL30 radio. And all that together gives us all the capability that I need to do my instrument check ride. As you guys know, again, I'm really more partial towards Zenith, but this has been a great light sport for me to do that training in. So right now, here's the plan for today. We're going to head out from here and we're going to do a mock check ride. Typically, the check rides in this area are we fly out, we do the stack out at the Stansfield VOR. From the stack, we're going to do 2 different approaches. So one is going to be a partial panel approach. The other is going to be an approach, again, probably the ILS. Once we do those 2 approaches, we'll fly back here to Glendale, and on the route, we should do some unusual attitudes. So that gives me a good chance to make sure that I've got all of my skills dialed in and that I'm ready for that check ride. As again, like I said, I still don't have a date firm, but it looks like I may have a check ride this month. So I'm going to go pre-flight with my instructor. We're going to jump in 8 Gulf X-Ray and get this day started. Buckle up. It's going to be a long one.
Middle ground, light sport, 8 Gulf X-Ray is at the T-shades with direct information ready for departure to the south.
Light sport, 8 Gulf X-Ray, you are cleared to the Casa Grande Airport via the Glendale 1 departure, radar vectors to Stanfield. I maintain 3,500, expect 5,500, 5 minutes after departure. Frequency is 122.85, squawk
Saturday and
1200.
Sunday, hours about.
Light sport 8 Gulf X-Ray cleared to the Casa Grande Airport via the Glendale 1 departure. Expect radar vectors to the Stansfield VOR. Climb 3,500, expect 5,000 within 10 minutes. Squawk 1200.
Light sport 8 Gulf X-Ray, read back correct.
They're flying out 19er, huh?
Yep.
Glendale traffic stack 188 Victor Echoes holding short 119. Any traffic on final, please advise.
I almost want to say advised. Every time somebody says that, I want to advise.
Glendale traffic stack 188 Victor Echoes taking runway 19.
Glendale traffic, light sport 8 Gulf X-Ray is taking runway 19, departure to the south, Glendale. Lined up, here we go. Full power. Airspeed's alive. 50 and we're going, start transitioning.
Alright, you can go under the hood.
Under the hood, that's fine.
Light sport, 8 Gulf X-Ray, fly heading 195.
Fly 195, 8 Gulf X-Ray.
Lights for 88 Golf X-ray, left turn 180.
Left turn 180.
Glendale traffic, lights for 88 Golf X-ray, upwind, runway 19. We're going to be departing to the south, last call, southwest. Lights for 88 Golf X-ray, left turn 170.
Left turn 170. 88 Golf X-ray. Alright, lights for 88 Golf X-ray, level 3,500.
Lights for 88 Golf X-ray, roger, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved.
Lights for 88 Golf X-ray, fly heading 140.
140, 88 Golf X-ray.
Southwest practice area, lights for 88 Golf X-ray over PIR 3,500 southeastbound towards Stanfield, southwest. Alright, lights for 88 Golf X-ray cleared direct, Stanfield VOR, hold as published 5,500.
Alright, direct Stanfield VOR, hold as published, 88 Golf X-ray. So again, it is, once crossed over the Stanfield VOR, we have a minimum altitude of 3,500 feet. Holds on the 048 and 228 radials from the station. Well, it's a 228 heading outbound, 048 inbound to the station. Once crossing over the station, on the approach, it is descent to 1,960 feet. And then at 1,960 feet, at 90 knots, we have 5 minutes and 12 seconds to the missed approach point. Once we hit the missed approach point, it's climb directly ahead to 2,200 feet, then a climbing return to 3,500 feet, back to the Stanfield VOR to re-enter the hold.
Southwest practice area, lights for 80 Golf X-rays over Maricopa Town at 5,500 southeastbound towards Stanfield VOR. This is going to be our last call, southwest.
Stanfield traffic, Oxford, 8092, VOR inbound. Approach altitude's open, Stanfield.
Stanfield traffic, lights for 88 Golf X-ray, taking approach altitudes 4,500. It's open, we are top Stanfield.
Okay, so I'm going to go direct Stanfield at this point. So descent 3,500 for 88 Golf X-ray?
We'll give it a second because that guy was coming in at 38. So
Okay.
I'll probably make you cross over and then descend in the hold.
There's 1 minute. Turn inbound.
Stanfield traffic, lights for 88 Golf X-ray, procedure turn inbound.
CamGuard traffic, Cessna 47029, taxiing from the FBO over to runway 5 via Bravo.
Alright, crossing over the final approach fix, descending 1,960. Half lap.
Stanfield traffic, lights for 88 Golf X-ray, VOR inbound approach altitudes open, Stanfield. Alright, heads up.
Heads up. And I got the runway off my side there.
Alright, so how are we going to make this work? What do we need to do?
Right now, I would do a circling approach.
Alright, let's circle.
Right.
Circle for runway 5.
Circle for runway 5?
Yep.
Okay, so cross over midfield, come back around.
Yep.
Alright.
CamGuard traffic, lights for 88 Golf X-ray. We are circle to land, runway 5, going to be breaking off for the left downwind, runway 5, Casa. So we'll go out this way.
Yeah. I kind of dive for the airport here.
70 and below, you can go full flaps.
This feels so wrong to me. The side picture just feels wrong.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright.
There we go.
You can go under the foggles.
Under the foggles.
Lights for 88 Golf X-ray, fly heading 055, climb maintain 3,800.
055, maintain 3,800. 88 Golf X-ray.
CamGuard traffic, lights for 88 Golf X-ray, upwind runway 5, going to be heading back to stack, taking approach altitude, Stanfield.
Grande Municipal Airport, automated weather observation, 1507, Zulu, wind 140 at 04, visibility 10, sky condition clear, temperature 28 Celsius, dew point 03 Celsius, altimeter 2995, remarks, density altitude 3,300.
Alright, so we got the current altimeter. We had to change our altimeter setting. With that, the minimum altitude in the hold is 3,800 feet. Once crossing the VOR, then you can descend to 3,200 feet for the final approach fix, which is Roxy, which is 2.5. After crossing Roxy, After crossing Roxy, you follow the localizer down to the misapproach altitude, which is 1708. Then in the event of a mist, climb direct ahead 2100, then climb and return to 5,900 direct to the VOR.
Then different plate, so you still got to brief the effective dates.
Okay, the effective date on this one is 15 May 2025 through June, so we are on the correct plate.
Yeah, make sure with each one of these, especially for the check ride, even if it's the same airport and a lot of the information's the same, going back through and briefing them, because especially like in the notes and stuff, they could have different things that affect the different approaches.
Once we cross over this, we can descend 3,200. On nav, as we have crossed. Then 3,200.
Stanfield traffic, lights for 88 Golf X-ray, VOR inbound approach altitude's open, Stanfield.
Traffic 2740 is taking approach altitude, 4,500 is open, we are top, Stanfield.
Stanfield traffic, Earth 88, approximately 9 miles to the north, request top stack.
Traffic 2740, top stack is approach altitude, 4,500 is open, Stanfield.
Beautiful, Arizona 88 taking 4,500. In approximately 6 minutes, we're top, Stanfield.
Roxy is indicated, 3,200. I've got everything set up.
And just to stabilize, I'd probably pull that power back to like around 37, 38, just so we can slow down a little bit.
Yep.
CamGuard traffic, lights for 88 Golf X-ray 3 mile final for the option, CamGuard. And here, take out just a little bit more power.
I was up below the glide slope. I was trying to bring it up.
Yeah, but we gotta knock that airspeed down or else we're not gonna be able to hit the blocks.
Okay, we're on glide slope again. Bottle 1760 and looking up, and I got it. You want me to hit touch and go?
Yep.
All right.
Very nice.
Up.
Alright, you can put those on if you want, you don't have to though.
Oxford 8092 on the ramp, taxi to runway 5 via Bravo. Copy ramp.
Casagrande traffic, light sport 88 Golf X-ray, upwind, runway 5, we're going to be making a left crosswind departure to the northwest, last call. Casa.
Casagrande traffic, Turkey 15556, 6 to the west.
That was feeling a lot better.
For left downwind, runway.
Yeah, that one was a lot better.
Yeah, I knew that I was anticipating, like right there on short final, you just get that bump. I was like, okay, just know that it's coming, just gave it some stick and I stayed right on it, so.
Yeah, that one's way better.
Just waiting to get up to 2200 before I make my turn. Alright, let's go back on the foggles here.
Alright, light sport 88 Golf X-ray, left turn 330.
Left turn 330, 88 Golf X-ray.
Southwest practice area, light sport 88 Golf X-ray, just north of Maricopa Mountain, 4,000 unusual attitudes, southwest.
Southwest practice area to 827, over packages 3,900 feet, 5,700 feet, heading southeast.
Look up.
Power forward, wings level. Back up to 4,000 feet. Your favorite part, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Alright, look up.
Hey, wings. And back up to 4,000 feet.
Alright.
Okay, your controls?
My controls. And same thing with the power, like with a climb or descent.
Yeah.
If you're going up, full power. If you're going down, power idle.
Copy 626, 45, 47, 75,
Double 009, also about 2,700 over here, moving around, flying southbound towards August, southwest.
Heads up. Power. There we go.
And back up to 4,000.
Cool. You feel good?
Yep.
Yeah.
5,500, heading southeast practice area.
Alright, so just kind of debriefing. The biggest thing I need to really work on is briefing and not changing heading while I'm briefing.
That, and then on the approach, you know, that altitude.
Yeah.
You were,
First one was horrible. And I think that was more me being on this gauge really for the first time. But yeah, the second third were a lot better, right?
yeah.
Okay, what else?
With that as well, yeah, I think it's just quickening up the scan, and then once you started getting used to using that ground track a little bit more to lead it, things got a lot better with that as well too.
Water Ski Lake at 4,500.
And I really think using the GPS instead of, you know, it just simplifies it from having to twist.
Yeah. I turned early, but I can make that work.
Beautiful.
That's how it's supposed to feel.
Very nice.
I'm reaching for my toe brakes that aren't.
Yeah.
I'm not making that one.
Yeah, you're all good.
Gotta end on a good landing though.
88 Golf X-ray, turn right Alpha 4, contact ground.
Alpha 4, contact ground, 88 Golf X-ray.
So I just finished up with Killian, and I was looking behind where I parked, and I thought I saw something that I definitely needed to go take a closer look at, because it's a Zenith. It's not any old Zenith. It's kind of odd. It's right here. This is a 801 apparently, and I'm trying to figure out what engine it has in it, but here we go. This is a 801. It's obviously been here for a while, because I'm not seeing it. Tires are pretty much flat, but this right here is what had me going. It's like, what in the world engine is this? I mean, that is a little different. So I mean, I just see this, I'm like, that is just this massive engine on the front. First time I saw it, I actually kind of confused it that it might have been a turbine engine just because of how long it is on the nose. But yeah, it's just this crazy little Zenith 801 sitting here, so had to check it out real quick, and let me give you guys the rundown of what me and Killian just talked about, because definitely interesting. Some things I've got to work on, but again, overall, I think we got a plan moving forward to get my check ride done. All right, so like I said, talked to Killian, and I definitely just need to get more time in the airplane, and with that, I think I'll be able to knock out this check ride, no problem. So with that, I'm going to leave it here. Tell you guys thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the air next time.